Today we're going to be looking at conditional sentences. We're going to look at the first, the second, the third, and also some tricky mixed conditionals. But more specifically, we're going to look at how native speakers use these conditionals in natural, everyday conversation. We're not going to be talking too much about the structure of these sentences, so if you want to remind yourself of the different forms of these conditionals, then have a quick look in the description box before you begin the video. Let's go!
Welcome to Real English
With real teachers.
With Harry and Charlie.
So our first debate today, our first conditional hypothetical question of the day is, what would you do, Charlie, if you knew that in 1 week the Earth was going to get hit by a comet?
I guess I would try to Skype Elon Musk, get him on Skype and see what he could do for me to sort of jump ship and jump on a spaceship, maybe.
Elon Musk? Should I know who that is?
I think most people do, but no, you don't have to know who he is.
Right.
He's a guy who created Tesla. He's most well known for his Tesla cars, the electric cars, but he's also part of SpaceX and the mission to Mars. So yeah, I would get him on Skype and try to woo him, and maybe say I'd do anything. I'd do anything for a ticket to Mars.
Anything, eh?
Well, yeah. The world is about to end. We are going to die. So I think I would do anything.
That's a bit worrying. Okay. And so you would do anything to get your place on this spaceship? Is it a one-way spaceship to Mars, and then I guess you're going to build a colony there and just stay there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do want to say that I wouldn't choose this. If the comet wasn't coming, I wouldn't go on this mission to Mars. But yeah, I think if it came down to it and the world was going to end, yeah, I'd do anything to get on this spaceship.
Alright, just another question. If Elon Musk's ask to you upon asking him for a place on the spaceship, if he said, I will give you a place, Charlie, as long as for the next week, so the rest of your time on Earth, or the rest of all of our time on Earth, you have to pretend to be my boyfriend. So you have to walk around with me hand in hand. You need to take me to the pictures, you need to take me out for meals and show me public displays of affection for the next week. And then, Charlie, you can have your place on the spaceship. You will have earned it. You will have earned it.
I like how in this hypothetical 7-day doomsday disaster, he's still going to the cinema and dining out.
Well, he doesn't care. He's got a place. He's got a place. He's going to Mars. He's just having a good time.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not rub it in the whole 7 billion other people's faces? I'm going to the cinema tonight. What are you doing? Worrying about next week? Shame. Shame.
But I don't think I would, if I knew that the world was going to be blown up and I knew that I couldn't get a place on the spaceship, I don't think I'd spend the whole week just crying about my imminent death. I think I'd be partying, going to the cinema with Elon Musk.
You wish. Back off. That's mine.
No, he doesn't want you. He doesn't.
What would you do?
I'd do all the things that I love doing. So I would maybe, traveling is one thing I love. So I'd go to a place I've always wanted to go to with people that I love. So I'd maybe go to Colombia for a couple of days.
Hang on, so you've told me quite a few times that you love what you do as a teacher and you love making YouTube videos. So would you, on the last 7 days of Earth, make a YouTube video?
Yeah. Spend like working around the clock editing a fucking video. And like, no way, not a chance. I'd maybe do a live lesson.
Are you saying that you would accept the inevitable death? You wouldn't worry about trying to find a solution to your problem? We're just going to take a quick break to tell you that this video is sponsored by our own immersion courses that we are proud to offer any students who want an intense and fast way to grow their English speaking confidence and abilities. So if you are interested in living with us whilst experiencing a gorgeous holiday in the south of England, then click here to check out our website. You would just accept it and get drunk for 7 days?
I think I would. I just know, unless there was like a known way out that, you know, was actually that was feasible. You know, if there were going to be enough spaces on some kind of spaceship, I would be very open to taking that route. But what I wouldn't want to do is spend my last week desperately trying to live and then getting to the end of that 7 days and being nowhere, being on the edge of death, and just thinking, oh, I've wasted my last week. I haven't spent it with any people I love, and it's going to be obliterated into the stratosphere with nothing to show for it. When you forget a pronoun. Okay. When you forget a pronoun. Yeah. That moment.
Those bloody pronouns. Yeah. Okay. So you would accept your fate, and this comet, is it definitely going to destroy the whole of the planet, or is it potentially just gonna, you know, send us into an ice age, or just hit Australia, something like that? What's the specifics?
Yeah, it's just gonna hit Australia, I think. So we'll be fine. What have we been debating about? Well, I was thinking it would be a comet that's big enough to take out the whole world. That's what I was thinking.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Yeah.
So it would just, the whole thing, there and then.
The whole thing,
so
yeah.
It's the size of the Earth.
It's bigger. It's like 3 times the size. It's not just like the size of Bedford. Because if it was, I'd just leave Bedford. I'd just go to like.
I'd opt into doing that before the comet, mate. Actually, but each to their own.
Yeah. Well, I reckon I'd probably just go to Northampton or something. It's not too far. So I won't have to spend too much on the bus, and I'd be out of harm's way. Basically.
Yeah. Or Slough. Could go to Slough.
Slough's a good option.
Wolverhampton. That's a good one. Okay.
Oh,
so you would move to East Anglian residence, and I would be Elon Musk's boyfriend for a week. Hello, Harry, can you hear me?
yes, I can. Don't patronise me.
Okay, good. I'm just aware that I am on Mars and you're on planet Earth still. Where are you?
I'm in Slough. I've been here for, well, 3 years now, and I haven't left here because the world is in a sorry state, as is the rest of the south of England and East Anglia. So, yeah, things aren't great here, to be honest. How are you doing on Mars?
Ah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, Mars is looking pretty good. We've got quite a nice front garden in the crater that we made when we landed. We've kind of grown our own little vegetable patch in this Eden project-like atmosphere that we've created. Thank God for Elon, hey?
Whatever.
It seems like I made a good decision, but what about you? If you had known what would happen, given your circumstance, would you have made the same choice?
If I had known that Mr. What's your boyfriend's name?
Tusk. Mr. Elon Musk.
Right, so if I had known that Mr. Elon Musk had the potential to build such an ecosystem and create a hospitable environment in space, and if I had known how horrible it would turn out here on Earth, I probably would have gone with you. I probably would have fought you to win the affection of Elon Musk, because I think, well, there's a lot more opportunities over there on Mars by the sounds of it. It's really a sorry state of affairs. We are in dire straits. You know, there's really, we're all out of natural resources. There's no women. All women have died out.
There's no women.
There's no women. I don't know
why. Did you all decide? Okay, we've run out of petrol. Let's murder the women.
I don't know. What? I don't really know where they went. But there doesn't seem to be any of them around. There's not many people, to be honest. I was one of the few that was able to find a good cave to kind of shelter in, and I can't really find any women. I don't know if they know that I exist, but
it's kind
terrible.
of like at the end of a night, you're like, where did all those women fuck off to?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I was surrounded by women earlier. Where have they all gone? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you gone beyond the walls of Slough?
I'm trying not to. I've heard there's some kind of intergalactic species that has made it to Earth, and is apparently kind of walking around the M1 at the moment. We get occasional news bulletins updating us on the things that are going on. There's a bloke in Bedford who's doing news updates of what's happening in the south of England, and it's not looking good. So I'm just kind of staying put, really.
Okay, you're keeping out of harm's reach.
I am, yeah. I'm keeping out of harm's reach, yeah. Harm's way.
So this intergalactic creature is just walking up and down the M1, you say?
Yeah, and it has found its way to some AVOs as well. I don't know why I'm laughing, to be honest. It's absolutely petrifying. I don't know what it looks like.
Are you on a dual carriageway, or are you in a sort of cul-de-sac in a little neighbourhood?
I actually found a little caravan, which I'm sharing with a bloke called Phil, who I met running away from a tiger. He's a really nice guy.
I'm not laughing at Phil. I'm laughing that there was a tiger let loose in Slough after the comet destroyed Earth. I shouldn't be laughing at your misery. So, if you had known what would happen and you were going to end up living with Phil escaping a tiger, would you have made a different choice?
Absolutely. I think if I had made a different choice, and if I had gone to Mars, I think right now I'd probably be happily married. I mean, are there marriages out there? Is that kind of thing happening?
Yeah.
Over there?
Sure. Yeah. We've gone beyond the norm of what we would say as a left winger. We now are allowing any kind of marriage under the sun, or in the shadows, because you're able to marry a plant, you're able to marry a rock, anything you like really. So yeah, there's marriages everywhere. I'm married to Elon still. That relationship sort of it grew throughout the tension of the comet coming, and now we're happily married. Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess if I had gone there, I would probably be married to him now, wouldn't I? Do you think? You reckon he would have stayed with me all this time if I'd be the one kind of pining for his affection?
Well, it depends whether you think you could fill my boots or not. Do you think you could?
I would fill your boots and some, because your boots are tiny. So in conclusion then, I admit I do kind of regret my actions, and I wish I'd done things a bit differently. But yeah, what can I say? Me and Phil are alright. We're here for each other. One day we'll find a couple of women, hopefully, and we can, you know, start reproducing and you know, revitalise humanity, because that's what we need over here. But it's hard. Can we Skype again soon? Because I'm really lonely.
Yeah, we could do a YouTube channel or something. Keep you busy. Yeah. Stop thinking of the tiger, and stop worrying that you're sharing a bed with a middle-aged man called Phil in the middle of nowhere.
We're not sharing a bed. We're just sharing a caravan. We sleep on the floor near each other.
Oh, on the floor. Okay. No one wants to use the spring out bed?
We haven't got one.
Should have chosen Mars.
Bye, Charlie.
Ta-da!
Well, let's all wish Harry the best of luck back on Earth, and Charlie all the best in his endeavours on the planet Mars. Now it's your turn to participate and put these lovely conditional structures into practice so that you don't forget them. So answer these 3 questions for us, please. If you like this video and you would like to see more of our videos where we are showing you grammar in everyday conversation, then remember to give this video a like. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and we would like to invite you to subscribe and click the little bell so you are notified when Harry and Charlie go live. They do this every other Wednesday. Until next time, ciao for now.